A historic Palmer schoolhouse is turning into a pop-up marketplace over the next few days.
The Schoolhouse Common Shops on Park Street will host a pop-up vendor event tomorrow through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. Organizers say a rotating lineup of farmers, crafters, small businesses, nonprofits, and more will pop up each day, along with kids' activities. Visitors can also check out the regular shops inside and learn about the history of the old schoolhouse at 1085 Park Street.
In South Hadley, the ribbon was cut this morning on a brand new Tandem Bagels location. They opened up their 7th cafe today. It's located at 460 Newton Street, bringing their signature freshly baked bagels and seasonal specials to a brand new area. The space features indoor and outdoor seating, parking, and a pickup area for online orders.